two, 1, 2.
With Ryan. Thanks for joining me. This week's featured lesson is a very popular old folk tune, the St. James Infirmary. I did it in the key of E minor, and I took kind of 2 passes at the solo, and I kind of chose to do it in the vein of Doc Watson, and I certainly chose his chord progression and how he chooses to present the tune. I know there's a few different ways to play the chord changes for this tune, so depending on who you're playing with, you're going to kind of want to watch out, but I chose to follow Doc there. And I also, again, I did a flat picking arrangement for it so I can take a nice little solo. I'm going to start with the first one kind of down in first and second position, and then the second one's going to get up the neck and work all the way to the 12th fret and then work all the way down. So you kind of have 2 passes at the solo. Alright, so if you'd like to check out purchasing the full length version, you can click the link down below and we'll shoot you to my site. And there it's going to come with about 25 to 30 minutes of video, PDF tabs, 3 audio backing tracks, and a short rhythm clip as well. As I mentioned, he kind of chooses to do the chord changes, or how Doc does it. Might be a little different than what some of you are used to, so I want to cover that as well so you know how to play rhythm to this song. Now, if you really like the way I teach and approach learning, there's another link down there about being a premier member at my site. And for a yearly or monthly fee, access this lesson and over 350 video lessons. I've got 3 courses over there and a video exchange program as well. So tons of lessons at the site, and you can access all of those as a premier member. All right? So give it a look if you're interested. For now, we're going to start walking through the first few measures of St. James Infirmary in the key of E minor. Let's go for it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Alright, so let's go ahead and start breaking down St. James Infirmary here, key of E minor. And I'm going to play those first few bars for you, and then we'll break them on down slowly. And the markings below the staff are right hand pick directions, so down with the staples, up with the V's. And any little numbers above the staffs will be left hand fingerings, and there will be a few of those to execute the arrangement. So here's what those first few sound like. Starts on beat 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I'll do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay. Couple fingering options here, but the song doesn't get played too fast, so you have a little more leeway. But so again, the first measure starts on beat 3 and it starts on an open G, and then 4th fret D, open G, 2nd fret D. I'm sorry, 2nd fret G. So a little 8th note run into the melody. I'm using my 3rd finger on the 4th fret. You can use your pinky too. Either one will totally work. But and then I'm going to slide up to the 4th fret for the next measure with that 2nd finger there. Quarter note there. So 1, 2, and then I'm going to use my 2nd finger. Most likely, I will use this to go back and forth for this phrase, for this arrangement here. I might, again, depending on the speed, usually depends on a lot of the fingering stuff, but and then back down to 2, and then 4, 2. Okay, so that'd be kind of a quick movement there, but and you get some slidey effects, right? Nothing crazy, but just adds a little extra something, I feel. Okay. And the next measure, open G, 2nd fret D. Now we have a tied note. We have some notes in parentheses there, and we're going to have this little rhythmic theme throughout the piece, okay? Yeah, a little rhythmic motif or theme. So the note that's in parentheses does not get played, all right? It gets tied over to, and as you've seen, there's no pick direction below it, so it kind of gets held, so 1 and 2 and. So there's a double up in there. 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and. Ready, go. 1 and 2 and. And then right after that, open G, 4th fret G, D, open G, 2nd fret. Just like the first bar. So that measure by itself, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I am swinging the 8th notes. Open G, 2nd fret D, and tied over. So 1 and 2 and down, up, up. Open G, 4th fret. Okay, let me just play all 3 of these measures now in context, and we'll start. I'll just give you 2 counts for free, and then we'll move forward. So 1, 2. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. So really feel what it's like to have those 2 upstrokes in a row in measure 3. Really be comfortable with that. Kind of maybe, you're feeling the upstrokes and you're accenting them just slightly perhaps, but you're comfortable with that. Because we're going to see it again and again, and that's kind of how the melody sits too, so we want to be comfortable with that and kind of lean into it. And 1, 2, again, go. Okay, really swinging it and in that pocket. And it doesn't go much faster than that. So if you get it right there, you're gonna be A-okay for the solo at that, at that speed. Last time, and we'll move forward. 1, 2.